Welcome back, me shipmates. UK Video Game Pirate back with episode 12 of me recent pickups. I hope you've all had a good Christmas and New Year. Personally for me, not right, a bit of a quiet one, quiet New Year last night. I'm very sorry I wasn't there for Big Game Mail's Christmas Eve live stream, but I had every intention. I got on the beers probably about midday, I'd say. I started on Christmas Eve, and it got to 5 o'clock. I had my nice big steak and that, sat down in the chair, and that was it, out like a light. Didn't wake up till about 11:30 at night. So I just woke up, I stayed up for a few hours and then went back to bed. And it was the same thing with me Christmas Day as well. I got on the beers, and then as soon as you have Christmas dinner, sit down in that chair, out like a light. So now it's pretty much Christmas. Like last night I was just at home on my own. I had a few beers and that and watched the New Year in, and basically on midnight went straight to bed. So nothing really special happening for me. So I hope in the new year there's lots of events to go to, lots of good times to be had. So let's get on with the pickups. The reason why I wasn't at Birmingham Gaming Market basically is because the first pickup here, and this is the PlayStation 5 with God of War Ragnarok, and I've already completed the game. I'll definitely put it on par with the 2018, if that's when it came out, game. Basically same gameplay, same mechanics and that, which is what I didn't need changing for me. They were great in the first place. I think this is definitely an upgrade, and I hear people like the hack and slash. Well, this is basically still a hack and slash, isn't it? It's just looks better, I think, now, in my opinion. But that was the main purchase. And I was still going to go. I was going to be naughty, and I was still going to go to the Birmingham Gaming Market, even though of the expense of that PS5. But yeah, I had to rely on me and my mate going in the car, because I couldn't, if I'd have gone up there, especially with the England game that was a 7 o'clock kickoff, so that means I had to stay up there for 2 days. There's no way I was going to miss the England game. And that would have been too much expense on top of that with these pickups as well. But unfortunately I couldn't go, but I hope in the new year, hopefully I'm not going to miss out again. I would definitely want to get to the Birmingham Gaming Market next time, because it is one of my favourite venues, that Custard Factory, to go to for a gaming market. They've got a nice bar that has a hairdressers inside it next door. I've never seen that one before, I tell you. I was very impressed with that when I saw it. But anyway, that was the first pickup, that PlayStation 5. Let's get on to the games. I must say, throughout the whole calendar year this year, it's been Sega all the way. And now that's going to change. We're moving around the game room and we're moving on to PlayStation. So I've never had a PlayStation main focus before. So that's where we're going to start off with today. And the first one here, I think this is from a series that someone's going to tell me I'm wrong, but I think Another World and Flashback on the Mega Drive. Well, I played them on the Amiga, but this is Fade to the Black. And I believe this is from that universe, but someone tell me if I'm wrong. But that is Fade to the Black. As I said, PlayStation from now. So it might make the London Gaming Market in March a lot easier, because I know it was hit and miss, but I wasn't at the last one. But that's Fade to the Black. And next, let's start off with this one. This was a game I played on the PC back in the day, definitely the days of Duke Nukem 3D. Like, it was Doom 2 at the time. I think I was playing on dial-up and things like that against my mate across the road. And that is Dark Forces. Definitely a PC game first for me. And then, obviously, I've got it here on the PlayStation. I actually really liked this game back in the day. I don't know what anybody else's opinion of it was. And the next, another Star Wars game. And that is one of the dual case games, Star Wars Rebel Assault 2. And I've got to keep an eye on everything I've got here. So that's Star Wars Rebel Assault 2. And this is the last of the PlayStation 1 games, but as I said, not too many pickups this month, because obviously that PlayStation 5 costs a lot of money, and I might have to take it easy for the next few months because of it as well. And the next one, a Disney game, Disney's Tarzan. Here we go. Actually, quite good graphics in that game. And this, as I said, I'm still going to be concentrating on Master System Saturn on the side, but my main focus is PlayStation. So I might pick up the odd Sega Saturn game or the odd Master System game, because Saturn not so much, but Master System now, the games I want to get them in good condition. You know how it is, if anyone's looks on eBay or things like that, it's mostly tack you see most of the time. But this one Saturn game I've got here for this month, and unfortunately there's no Master System for anyone who's looking forward to that, that believe this is probably the best first person shooter on the Sega Saturn, in my opinion, the one that runs best, and I think it runs better than it does on the PlayStation, and that is Exhumed. And I'm sure this was called Power Slave in the USA. I'm sure this came out on the PlayStation as well. I'm not too sure, but I'm sure it did. And up there with, I don't know, what is it, Duke Nukem 3D, you had Hexen as well, which amazingly ran well, probably better than the PlayStation counterparts. And but the best one of all, probably, Exhumed, Power Slave in America. If anyone's saying, oh, I haven't seen that before. There we go, Exhumed. And on to, sorry, should have stayed on the PlayStation pickups to tell the truth. And these were the other games I got with the PS5. One I've already finished the main part of it, and I bought this Lamborghini in this game. It hasn't been doing too well for me, to tell you the truth. And that is Gran Turismo 7. And, to tell you the truth, I enjoyed the gameplay. The gameplay wasn't a problem, even though it wasn't perfect. But the graphics in this game was literally like a PS3 game. They really do need, I know they've had updates, they've had several updates since I've had this game, but they definitely, it was a bit of a letdown for me. I was expecting more, especially with the graphics, but a game that definitely didn't let me down, this is what I started after God of War, and that is Horizon Zero West, and that is exactly what I'm playing at the moment. Absolutely quality game. I'd love these places. That's what I said though. This is the way consoles work with me. I've got the Xbox for the multiplats. You have your PlayStation and Nintendo for exclusives. Then you get the best of all worlds. Well, that's if you're a console gamer anyway. I'm not caring about PC. PC for gaming for me is in the 90s. And that's where I have my fondest memories from it. And the other last gaming pickup, well, it isn't the last game, the actual last game, and I'm not sure if I should have showed this in my last pickup video, and that is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Completed the campaign, yeah, it was great fun. I've done the co-op missions, but not 3-starred them all yet, and I haven't actually played this game online, so I know a lot of you have been playing like Warzone and things like that. I don't think I've ever played that Warzone in Call of Duty, to tell you the truth. I know I used to play it in, oh dearie me, I can't remember the name of it now. Apex Legends, that was it. I remember I played that Stalkers gameplay in Apex Legends. I didn't mind it as much, but I've never had a real group of people to get so. But I'm up for it. Anyone let me know if we're doing that Warzone thing. I'll try and be in the groups a lot more, to tell you the truth, so I can comment and let you know what's going on, and hopefully we can get round to playing some Call of Duty, eh? So there's Call of Duty on the Xbox, and the last gaming pickups, well, one that's lastly gaming related, I was missing my Amiga 500 Mini. Well, I've still got it, but I was thinking I always didn't have a joystick on, and you need a joystick for a lot of these Amiga games. So I went on Amazon and bought the old standard joystick for the Amiga 500 Mini. We can use it on the Commodore 64 as well. So I've got that for my Amiga 500 Mini. And now, for the people that aren't interested in wrestling or anything like that, you can switch off now if you want to. But for those who want to stay on, I'll show you the wrestling figures I got. And one of them's special in my opinion. But first, this is a wrestling figure I've been after for a long time. And to get it new in box and things like that, because it's been out a while, can cost not more most I've spent on a game, but it can cost a penny. And I remember I missed out time and time again. And then the options were to buy it from America, and it was like $50 or something. I thought, oh, but you got the import tax and things like that, and then the postage. So I was like, I'll wait out for one in England. But every one in England was 100 quid, 100 quid, 100 quid. And then when all of them were gone, all the ones from America went as well. So I was not seeing this figure. And then I saw it in England, loose, and I didn't care because I wanted it on my shelf anyway. And that is the one and only, the great $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. And sorry, the old belt fell off then. I've been keeping it over him like that. Can finally put this onto the shelves. You can actually see behind me, which I will do a video of. I might do it straight after this actually. But oh, what a great figure this is. And that's the first $1 million. That's the only figure I've ever bought loose, but that will probably be happening a lot more. But it does depend on the re-releases. They're doing a lot at the moment because I know they're try and go back over the old portfolio and going over the old legends and things like that. And then the next one I got here is the man Vader. Looking forward to getting this out of the box, going straight onto them shelves over there. You'll see. Hopefully I'll do the video straight after this. And there's Vader. It only just came out recently. And then probably the most special pickup, and obviously I've always said my favourite wrestler from the Golden Era was Macho Man Randy Savage, and I still think pound for pound overall promo character, the fact that he was kayfabe 24/7, one of the greatest of all time in my opinion. Someone that's very more respected now than, in my opinion, than he was back then. You only have to see Monday Night Raw and SmackDown and the AEW show, the amount of Macho Man t-shirts you see. You're not so much Hulkamania these days and the Ultimate Warrior though, that you would have seen miles more of back in the day. But this, the first time released, they've ever released these two as a tag team in figures, and that is the one and only, the Mega Powers. Macho Man and Hulk Hogan, and this is the only figures that I will keep in the box, and I have them on display. Obviously there's only so much room. I'm not going to, like I always said with these figures, I'll take them out the box. You can still keep this box and take it out, but it just looks so good. Like I'll show you there, like some of these other boxes, like as you'll see, just don't look as good as this. And I'm definitely keeping this in the box, because like how many Macho Mans or Macho King, as you'll see in my video I do, that I've got on display, and I didn't feel like this was really another reason. This is definitely staying in the box. Anyway, and I'm trying to see, and I believe that is everything, me shipmates. So I hope through this New Year's Day, how are you feeling after last night? I bet a lot of you feeling, oh, I can't handle anymore. But trust me, I'll be getting on the beers after this video. Sit down, watch the football. I hope you do the same. So till next time, me shipmates, I hope you join me against next time. Goodbye.